in blue.
Well, no head-to-heads with these two, but wins by a pond, 95. Well, Santaraya's done some work, hasn't he? He's definitely the lad out there to be beaten, but this is going to be a very interesting match indeed.
Referee in the middle for this one, sorry, Mariano dos Santos.
Yeah. Tagawa, Japan, 21 years of age, world rank 205. He's a little bit further down the world ranking, but as we've seen today on performances, it doesn't really matter, does it?
That may change today.
Could all change. One continental medal under his belt, along with a one Grand Prix bronze medal. Santaraya from the Ukraine in Tokyo Grand Slam, 7th place, Hoihot 2nd place, and European champion. So, yes. Tagawa got it all to do, but today has performed very well to put him in this final of the first Düsseldorf Grand Slam. There's a battle of controlling your grips, and Tagawa doing quite nicely there in controlling the Ukraine. I just sense that it's just a matter of time till Santaraya actually gets hold of him. When he does, I think there's going to be a little bit of trouble there for Tagawa. Uchimata combination, entered in with the legs, didn't get any lift there from it, but first engagement there. Tagawa really just trying to delay, I think, the inedible. Santaraya really isn't getting his own way when it comes to the controlling of the grips. And this contest so far, it has been a real battle to try and engage against his opponent from Japan, who's doing a nice job there, playing to his strengths. So his hips across, now following through into the Niwaza, looking very busy down there, and so far has controlled this contest quite nicely. A little bit of frustration now is setting in for the Ukraine. There's that arm over the top, a loose belt doesn't give him the connection that he was hoping for there.
He did the right thing though, he came in with one attack and then came out. Didn't want to hang on to it for too long. That's a mistake that a number of fighters make. Just put the one attack in and then came back out. No chance of being penalised there for hanging on to the belt for too long.
Ooh. It was a bit of a mixed bag there, really, wasn't it? As you can see, that left hand now sneaking over the top. An attempt of a Sutemi-waza from the Japanese. Really a ploy to get out of trouble, I think, there. But there you have it. Nice attack.
He could still score Santaraya from that position where Tagawa was on the ground, because at no point was Santaraya, sorry, at no point was he in Niwaza, so he could still have scored.
Yes.
One person can be on the ground and the other one standing up. It's up to the person standing up to decide whether they want to remain in Tachiwaza, and if they do, they can score.
Well, Santaraya had the Sumigeshi there that nicely controlled around, so as he entered down, even though he was in the ground, his feet were in position to try and get that rotation, and that was really an important point, that there was still a lot of action going on from Tachiwaza. Combination of Koichigari there from Tagawa.
20-odd seconds left to go. Both fighters have spent a lot of energy on two phases. One putting in some reasonably controlled attacks, but big on defense, trying to keep the other person out.
For Tagawa, he's fought very well against a very experienced opponent. Such a pedigree under his belt. European champion and
former world champion.
This 21-year-old has really given him a run for his money here. 4 seconds to go. What's nice to see in fishing for a time, there's no Shidos.
Yeah.
It's been all action here, and you couldn't really say which way this is going to stumble.
Zantaraya won that world title back in 2009 in Rotterdam. First ever Ukraine world champion from Ukraine.
And 9 years on, still going strong, huh?
Yeah. No doubt that it's the back end of the career, but he's still there. And throwing spectacularly. We may get our first Shido here. Tagawa just with the guilty of an overly defensive posture.
He comes back. Fighting back with the drop Cianagi there, and again, a very strong attack. Close to scoring, but good comeback. Spin under there, looking to create an opportunity, but left himself a little bit flat and too far away from his opponent. But a gutsy move from Zantaraya. Foot breaking the balance of the Ukraine, following it through into the Niwaza. It's become very interesting indeed.
Zantaraya remains penalty free, so the advantage, albeit very slight, is with him. Were Tagawa to pick up another penalty, then the pressure would really be on the Japanese. Satemi was, but Zantaraya steps over it fairly easily. Minute 13 into golden score.
Interest now, Zantaraya picking up his first Shido, one apiece now.
No harm done.
High collar grip there. Tagawa, those hips came in, but was it an overspin and a loss of control there?
I think this has to do with the landing. I think there's enough control.
It was just the finishing touch of the control there that he lost. Well, the hand came down.
Yeah, he's falling
forward.
off that.
Yeah.
He's falling off this.
Zari given.
Well, I have to say that Zantaraya is really unlucky here. There's no doubt that he gets him up, over and down onto his side. Those are the three things you want to look at. But there is the fourth part, and that's that element of control at the end. And you just get the feeling that, right at the end, Tagawa is beginning to...
He lost a little bit of control.
Yeah, the arms are going away and everything. But